So my shirt's not in the way. It still is a little bit. It's drying. That's why that's up there. Because it's drying. Hey, cuz. So today, welcome, welcome, welcome. My beautiful, blessed beings of love and light. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is having a fabulous January 22nd. It pronounced both ways. So I will be saying Oshun. That's the way I pronounce it. I've heard it Oshun and Oshun. There we go. You get that out of the way. All right, there we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. So let's get started right away. Okay, have fun at dance. Tell Audrey to have so much fun. I love that she goes to dance. So you'll catch the replay. If you can listen to it in the car, great. If not, I know Amanda, you'll catch the replay. So that's all well and good, honey bunches. I'm all for that. So let's go through this fantastic goddess. When I first heard of Oshun, I just fell in love, and I really didn't even know that much about her. Just tapping into her energy, I did so on a meditation. It was like a telesummit that I went on to, and in that telesummit, the presenter was tapping into her energy. Oh, okay, cool. Was tapping into her energy, and I didn't even know who she was, but tapping into her energy, like it was love at first. Hi, Ashley. It was love at first energy feel. Like that's the best way I can describe that. So let me just give you a brief tutorial. This is by no means a complete in-depth about this Orisha. It's just like a what you need to know to really connect with her and see if she resonates with you. She resonates very much so with me, so I hope she does with you as well. So Oshun is a Yoruba Orisha. Orisha is akin to goddess. Those words are synonymous. She is the river Orisha. Okay, Orisha's Yoruba, it's in Nigeria, which is in Western Africa. That is where that spiritual practice is most prevalent. It actually has had a diaspora across the world, and she is celebrated in North America, South America, all throughout the African continent, and even in Europe a bit. Like the Europeans are getting onto it as well as their spirituality is awakening. So she is the river Orisha associated with water, purity, fertility, love, sensuality, and prosperity. She's like a woman's woman. I chose to want to do Isis and then Oshun on purpose. Like there was a thought process behind that. And if you saw the video on Isis, you'll see the similarities in this video. If not, go on my page, go back, check that out. Okay, she is the most powerful of all the Orishas because it is said that she is the one who brought life to earth. She brought life to earth with her flowing waters. She is the goddess of fresh water, like the rivers and streams that give us life. So when the other Orishas were sent down, yeah, they had earth, it was there, it was great, but it was lacking something. So Oludumare saw that there was something missing. And what was missing? Love. Love was missing. Sweetness and love was missing. So that's when he sent Oshun down to give her gifts to the earth. And without her, we can have no life. Like you can't live without water. Like we can't. We can't live without water. Like that's just end of discussion. We can't live without water. She is a protector, a savior, and nurturer of all humanity. She's a central figure in the creation of human beings. Because think about that. We are it's like 73% water we are. So of course, it would stand to reason that she plays a part in our budding humanity. Of course that would stand to reason because we are made of water. All right, let's keep going. She is the giver and taker of life. As she gives us life with her water, she can also take it through floods and droughts. She's also a great lover. Like she loves all of us with all of her being, but is always unsatisfied with that reciprocal love because she feels like no one is ever going to love her as much as she loves all of us. So if you decide to bring Oshun into your life, love her. like love and respect her. She's the goddess of everything that is associated with powerful, kick-ass women, because she is a boss lady. That's what she is. She is mother, daughter, wife, giver of life, taker of life. Like she is just super powerful and super nurturing and super loving. Her like, okay, like if you took a warm wet blanket and just like wrapped yourself in it, or if you were in like a lukewarm bath where it's like not too hot, not too cold, and like the water is not disgusting, it's nice and just clean and clear, and you're just floating and feel just floaty and soft and fantastic. That's the energy of Oshun. In Nigeria, devotees actually go to the Oshun River. They have a river named after her to pay homage to her. They give her offerings, sacrifices. Those sacrifices are not, when I say sacrifices, it's not like sacrificing a human or sacrificing something like that. It's like giving something that is valuable to you. Because Oshun is the goddess of beauty. So she does like gold and trinkets and things like that that you can give to her. She appreciates those things. So those are sacrifices. If you give her your favorite pretty ring or your favorite earrings, she appreciates that. That is a sacrifice in and of itself. When you make those sacrifices, you then in return can ask her for things like wealth, health, and even children, because she's also the goddess of fertility. So she can help you to give birth. She can help you to be with child if that's what you want. You pay your homages and give your sacrifices to her, which will go later on in the video. I'll let you know what things are offerings and stuff like that for her. But those are the things that she encapsulates. She gives you wealth, health, prosperity, and fertility. So, all of you ladies out there, if you want to have a baby, she's the one to call on. Call on Oshun. Get a statue of her. Put a yellow or gold candle out. Like there are all types of rituals that you can do to help her, to help you get pregnant. And she's happy to do that. She is the savior of humanity. She's a very powerful Orisha for Yoruba women, associating with those concepts of femininity and the power of women. All right. She's the mother of African sweet or fresh water. That's what she's called. I love that. The mother of African sweet. Like that is just amazing. She is depicted as either a sensual maiden with beautiful long locks, and she's all curvaceous and just fly as she want to be. She's also depicted in for some as a mermaid, okay, because she is the goddess of water. So some depict her as a mermaid. Like that's makes sense to me. Like the one that brought us, basically, in my opinion, everything that's really good to humans. Like she brought us that civilization, that culture, agriculture so we can eat, okay? That sensuality so that we can be unafraid to be the sensual female beings that we are. A lot of times, and especially in our current climate, I know the Me Too movement is changing that a bit, but still, a lot of us are afraid to be our lustful, sensual selves because we fear of being slut shamed and being shamed that, we can't be sexy and sensual. Now, I'm not saying to, put hoe clothes out. There's a whole difference between showing your goodies, and you don't need to show your goodies. Like, you don't need to do that. You can be sexy without showing anything. You can be super sexy in a fly ass dress that covers your tits and ass. Very much so. You can be sensual, fully clothed. And that's what she embodies, that sensuality of a woman, and being unapologetically sensual, being able to be free in your sexuality and being okay with having several lovers. Like I know we're taught as young girls, a lot of us that are on here are around my age. So we're taught that you're supposed to have just one lover and that's it. You've got the one and then that's it. And that if what's your number? If your number of the people that you've been with is more than one hand, oh, you're a slut. Why? Why? When dudes get high fives for that same thing, like, oh, yeah, dude, you're a player. Why can't we be players too? Why can't we tap into our own sensuality and be the sensual beings that we are? Because when you give yourself away like that with you being in control, no one's taking your power. If you're allowing someone to bed you and you really don't want to, you let them, talk you into it a little bit, or you're manipulated to say, well, if you didn't, you wouldn't love me. You don't love me if you don't do X, Y, and Z, then you're giving your power away. But if you say, boo, you over there, what popped in my head was the song Shoop by Salt and Pepper. Yes, you right there. Come over this way. Let me holla at you for a minute. Be that Samantha Jones from Sex in the City. That's Oshun would be very proud of Samantha Jones. Like, I'm surprised she didn't have an altar to her in her little penthouse apartment that she had, because she is that sensual embodiment, that aspect of Oshun. So now, just like Isis, Oshun has many names. I'm not going to go through all of them, but one of them that I also embody and pay homage to and invoke is Yemaya, who is Oshun in the form of when she's the goddess of the seas, the goddess of salt water. I love the ocean. I am an ocean junkie. I'm from Jersey. The majority of our state is, we're like basically a peninsula. It's three-quarters of our state is surrounded by the ocean. Like, I would maybe take 10 to 15 trips every summer to the ocean and just float in it. Float in it, float in it, float in it, and pay homage to Yemaya. Say, thank you, goddess. Thank you for the flow of this ocean. Thank you for the waves. Thank you for the animals in this ocean that I love to eat. Oh, I am wonderful, Samantha. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for all of these things. I do that same thing with Oshun every single time I bathe or take a shower. I tell her, thank you. Please cleanse off everything that does not serve me and leave me pure and fresh. Thank you very much. Pay homage to her. That simple little ritual. That's how simple it is to connect to Oshun. Because we take showers consistently. Like, how long do you go without a shower? I know personally, I actually, full disclosure, I don't shower every day because I just don't need to. If it's the day that I don't sweat and I'm just in the house writing, doing videos, something, I'll take what I call a little wash up bird bath. And even with that, brushing my teeth, washing my face, using water for anything, drinking water, drinking fresh water. Thank you. Pay thanks. That absolutely makes sense as an Aquarius. Yeah, it does, because Aquarius is the water bearer. Like, even though Aquarius is in the air sign, they're all about their intellect. The embodiment of Aquarius is the water bringer. Is it the water bringer? Yeah, it's the water bringer, the water bearer. Both of those have been used. So, yeah, that makes complete sense that you have been associated with that and been connected to Oshun with the fresh water and Yemaya with the salt water, two extremely powerful orishas that are actually one and the same, an embodiment of each other, and help us to really purify ourselves and go with the flow. A lot of times we get stuck and stagnant. We're not going with the flow. If you need to go with the flow, call on Oshun. Help me to go with the flow. Help me to flow with this. Help me to get through with this. When you're taking a shower at the end of the day, Oshun, wash away, flow away all of the negativity, the dirt, everything that does not serve me purpose. Get it away. Thank you. Ashe, ashe. Now, what she brought to humans, in addition to her agriculture, culture, and divination, were mysticism, and spell working. Like, a lot of, she loved to cast spells, especially spells concerning love. Okay, so if you need help in love in your life, she is like all about love. All about love. She loves you. She wants you to love you. She wants you to love her. She wants love, peace, and love all day long. Now, that's not to say that you can't piss her off, because you very well can piss her off. And that's when we get floods and droughts and things like that. Floods and droughts in love as well. You can have partner drama where too many people are coming at you at once, loving on you at once, and it becomes dangerous and negative and too overwhelming. You also can have droughts where it's like crickets, nothing. You're just dry. So this goes for the actual land, that agricultural part of it, and your actual heart space, that love portion of it. All right. Boom. So now let's get to her offerings. Her offerings, her offerings, her offerings. Her animals. Her favorite animals, her sacred animals, are the peacock and the vulture. I keep a peacock feather on my altar, actually. And I got the peacock feather before I even knew that it was associated with her. I just loved it. I'm like, oh, I need this. Same thing with like the Ankh that I have tattooed on my back. I just, oh, I need this. Not knowing that's associated with Isis, not knowing the peacock feathers are associated with Oshun. I love this. It speaks to me. I need to have it. So I keep a peacock feather there. You can also have a vulture feather there. They're not that hard to get, these feathers. You can get them from any type of store that sells like crystals and other types of occult, so to speak, type things, like those oddity stores, they're called, things like that. If they sell crystals, tarots, beads, things like that, like beaded bracelets and mandalas and things like that, they should have those types of feathers for you that you can use to help with her. She also loves songs, chants, meditating in her name, love and compassion. She loves the sway of the hips, moving your hips to song, and just really singing, chanting, dancing in her name, for her name. She don't care what song, she don't care what you're doing, as long as you're moving. You've got that movement, because she's all about that vibe, that type of vibe that you get when you're dancing, singing, moving your hips, shaking your hips, doing all that. That all helps to get you to that vibration of love, which is her vibration. That's where she lives, in that vibration of love. So anything you can do to get yourself closer to that vibration of love pleases her, and then she helps you. She'll actually help you with the smallest of offerings, even just calling out her name. She'll help you with that. So I do want to say that you don't have to do much for Oshun to help you. Like, you really don't have to do much. You just have to call on her. Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. A turquoise peacock poncho. I need to see that, Samantha. I need you to take a little picky pick of that and either send it to me via messenger. I needs to see that, because that's probably adorbs. I needs to see that in my life. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So, food that goes with her, of course, fresh water. Okay. Honey. She said to have a stomach like a pot of honey. Now, I know you might be thinking, what? What is that? Think of our beautiful feminine form. A lot of us have what I call a paunch. Okay, especially if you had kids, you've got that little paunch down there. That's your pot of honey. When I connect to my womb space and go into my womb space, I see it being filled with that delicious, sweet honey. That sensual, creamy, smooth honey. So honey is an excellent offering to her. White wine, sunflowers, oranges, pumpkins, cinnamon. Her colors are yellow, gold, coral, amber, those types of colors. Girl, me neither. I got to dance, song and music every single day. Her metals are gold and copper. In her maiden form, that some people embody her as a, I said that some see her as the mermaid and some see her as that maiden with the beautiful locks and the sensual body, all those curves. She's always adorned with gold, always adorned in gold. She loves gold and copper and mirrors. She has also been mythed to always carry a mirror with her so she can adorn her beauty. Now, don't think of that as being conceited, because we all need to look in the mirror and say, bitch, you fly. Bitch, you are beautiful. Look at how pretty you are today. You look pretty today. You cute. Ooh, you cute. That is a part of embodying the divine feminine. That is a part of owning your femininity, owning your sensuality, owning your cuteness, so that you don't need the next to tell you you're beautiful, you're cute, because you looking in the mirror and saying, boo, you cute. Yes. You so pretty. You got pretty eyes. Look at your pretty lips. Yeah, she is a thick madame. Nice and curvish and vivacious, voluptuous. That's the word I want to say. Like, just curves for days. Like, yes, hunty, and beautiful, because she embodies that beauty that we all have. We all have our own unique beauty. And society has made us think we've got to look this certain way to be beautiful, and that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Oshun tells you that it's bullshit. You look as curvy and vivacious, have your skin be as dark or light, have your hair be short, long, whatever it is, a thick fro, whatever you want it to be, because boo, you cute. Yes, you cute and own your sensuality. Own it, own it, own it. She's also considered the queen of the witches, which is probably a reason why I connected with her right away. She uses magic and mysticism, spell casting, and wish granting. So when you want something granted for you, when you want something done, Oshun will be there to give that to you. What I really super extra love about her is her number. Her number is 5. And that is my life number. I am a life number 5. That's me. When I learned that, like my head exploded. Like, what? She's a 5 just like me. Like, that's her number is 5 and I'm a life path number. 5, as you know, is a number of change. So when you're giving offerings or things to Oshun, make it in fives, okay? Make it like 5 oranges, 5 sunflowers, 5 sticks of cinnamon. All right, see ya, Amanda. I'm actually almost done, boo, so you got to see the whole thing. Make your things in those increments of 5s. When you're having a statue of her and you put your yellow candle in front of her, your white candle, your gold candle in front of her for whatever it is that you are asking her for that period of time, it is best to have her statue and that candle and your offering, usually like 5 oranges with a sprinkle of honey and some cinnamon. That one is for prosperity, actually. If you take a statue of Oshun or um it's a picture, a likeness of her, a yellow candle on a white plate with 5 oranges, sprinkle honey on the oranges, and oh, that's your number 2, Samantha. That's what's up. And sprinkle some cinnamon on those oranges. Let that candle stay steadily lit for 5 days in front of there, and Oshun will give you prosperity. That is a way in which to be prosperous for her. So, building an altar for her, as many things as you can do in sets of 5, do that. Like if you've got a pumpkin, like get those little mini pumpkins. You can put 5 little mini pumpkins, 5 oranges, even the little itty bitty oranges, cinnamon sticks, 5 cinnamon sticks, copper, 5 pieces of copper, 5 pieces of gold, 5 sunflowers, white wine, make it like a 5 ounce glass of white wine, something like that. Do things in patterns of 5 and keep your candle lit for 5 days if you can. Like if it's not safe for you to have like a candle lit somewhere because like you have a cat or something or someone who's messy in your house and is going to mess with it, when you're not in the house, don't blow it out. Lick your fingers and smudge it out, and then come back and light it back again when you can, but keep it going for those 5 days. She likes things in increments of 5. So that is my knowledge for you today on the goddess Oshun. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do share this video if you know of someone else who will benefit from this knowledge. I encourage you to evoke her, embody her, look her up and get more knowledge and info about her myths, about the stories, her legends, things like that. If you can, take a trip to Nigeria. I would love to take a trip to Nigeria to be able to go to the Oshun River and see her grove. There's a grove right by the river where there's this beautiful temple of her in the middle of it and statues all over there. That's like hashtag travel goals for myself, is to venture out to Nigeria to actually see that, to really feel her energy right there. So embody her, love her, and she will love you back. She will love you all the way back. So peace and blessings to all of you. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed this, Monique. That's the only reason why I do this, is so that you all can enjoy this and just gain a little bit more knowledge in your spirituality. Okay, when you blow it out, it's considered disrespectful to the gods, goddesses, and orishas, because you're like blowing their energy away. So you don't want to blow a candle out. You either want to lick snuff it out, or if it's one of those like prayer candles that you can't get in, they have little things that you just, okay, if it's the prayer candle that has like the glass, and you know, if it's halfway in, you just need to put something on top of it to stop the oxygen and it'll go out. Or they have those little snuffers. They're like a little pen, and then they have like a little thimble type thing on the outside, and you put it on there. Okay, counterparts for Oshun would be Isis, Diana, and oh, there's one more. There's one more, and it's escaping my head. Okay, I'll get back to you with the third one. But yeah, as far as like Native Americans, no, I do not know a Native American counterpart for her. I need to look that up. I'm going to look that up. Let's see who's the boss bitch of the Native Americans. They're actually the Native American deities are the ones that I'm unfortunately least familiar with. So I'm gonna get on that, and that's boom, Samantha. You just gave me my next video. Boom, girl. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I don't know, but I do know that Isis is considered her counterpart. They're very similar. And the goddess Diana, she's considered a counterpart as well, which I will be doing a video on the goddess Diana as well. She was going to be my next one, but I think I'd like to do the Native American before that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how the wind blows and how that goes. How that goes. So, peace, love, and blessings to all of you. I will see you back here, same time, not same time, same place is what I mean to see, either on Facebook or YouTube for some more guidance, some more knowledge, some readings, spreading the love, helping you to connect with your spirituality, discover the witch in you, lift your vibrations, heal yourself, heal your heart. Peace and blessings to all of you. Thank you all so much for joining me. Please do share. If you feel as though someone that you know will resonate with this, please do share that with them. I appreciate that. Peace, love, and blessings to you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night.